Hello and welcome back to my channel. As always, my name is Pete and today we are going to be starting on that first lovely little build for our interiors. We're going to be making a combined house for Dobie and Billy to live in and share, and then later on we will be building a lovely little used bookstore for Dobie to operate in his partial retirement. So those are the two builds we're going to do today, and I loved how they turned out, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the build. Alright, so for the interior of this build, I played around a little bit at first with the chairs and the layout. I knew I wanted it to have that like sort of secluded kitchenette area, but I wanted this build to feel very homey. I wanted it to feel very vintage, and I wanted it to be kind of like a classic style, like kind of like a 70s vibe to it. I feel like Dobie and Billy both have a I feel like they would have lived it up in the 70s, so that's what I wanted their house to feel like a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and build them a lovely little double bed with the illusion of a kind of headrest that has space behind it. So that is what the Nordic bookshelves are for. They're kind of a little headrest illusion. I wanted it to feel like a large double bed for the two of them. And then we'll go ahead and add a footrest as well, just for more bedroom decor purposes. But yeah, I really wanted this house to feel very lived in, very homey, because I feel like these two really deserve a nice little retirement retreat. So that's what I wanted to build for them. But yeah, so we've got the little kitchenette area going. Sorry guys, my thoughts are escaping me. We've got that kitchenette area going. We're gonna have some Zen cushions scattered around, because I feel like at their age, getting up off the floor, getting back down on the floor, a little bit difficult, so those floor cushions are really going to help them out. And of course, obviously, books everywhere. Since Dobie runs a used bookstore, he has to make sure that all of his merchandise is good to sale, so he's keeping on the best ones for himself over here. But yeah, lots of little homey touches, a little bit of decor. Forgot about the snow cone maker. Oops. We all hit buttons we don't mean to, but yeah, I also wanted to add a lot of the little tea touches in this area. So we've got a nice little kettle, cups of tea, and then I waffled a little bit on the food that I felt would be fitting for Billy and Dobie. I thought like a nice bowl of soup would be good, but then it was a little bit high and I didn't like the way it looked, so I swapped it out for these scones, and then I swapped out the scones for a nice sandwich. I feel like a nice sandwich really pairs well with a good cup of tea. Very quick, very easy to make. You know how it is. So yeah, we go with a nice sandwich and tea situation for the living room, and then the final touches in that bedroom area with the banker's lamp in that green to match the stove, and then a couple of old books again in this little reading nook bedroom area that they've got going on. And that is kind of the build itself. We're gonna go ahead and add some wall decor, but I will let you guys listen away while we add those finishing details. Alright, so here is the final product. I felt like Billy and Dobie have the type of vibes to have a really maximalist style abode, so I put a lot of things on their walls because I figured they would enjoy it, they would like it, and I adore how cozy this little interior feels. It makes me want to live in there, genuinely. I love a little kind of slightly open concept. There's the literal, the only little areas in here are the kitchenette and the living room. So I love how their house turned out. And we're gonna go ahead and move on into Dobie's bookstore. So this is Dobie's used bookstore. We're gonna be pretty light, pretty quick on the decor in here. Mostly just some books, a little area to sit while you're reading, and an area to, you know, make your purchases. So I will get off the microphone here for a little bit more, and I will let you guys enjoy the build. And I almost forgot the tiny little perfect touch, the little puppy. Yes, of course, don't worry, I did remember it in the end. But here is Dobie's lovely, lovely, lovely little used bookstore. I think it turned out super cozy, super quaint, just like Dobie, one of my favorite villagers ever, and it is a perfect little touch for him to operate in his retirement. So these are our two builds, the combined apartment and the used bookstore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found it inspiring, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!